where have you been?
Akihiko, I'm sorry I couldn't hang out with you today. Let's go to Tartarus tonight. Guys, we literally just went last week. What is up with you guys always wanting to rush into everything? I know the next full moon is still a ways away, but the shadows are getting stronger. Besides, I need to train Polydeuces. Is that how you pronounce it? Polydeuces? Yeah? I forget. So, what do you say? No, we're not going to Tartarus until literally next month. Sorry, but we need to make sure if we're gonna complete an entire block of Tartarus in one go that we have the necessary skills, and therefore that means we need the necessary social links and ranks. Okay, we're gonna go to Game Parade. And we're gonna raise our charm again. Charm is gonna be the next stat we're gonna focus on a lot. Tanaka is still not here. This is says he's not supposed to show up until late June, but I'm worried about starting it since this guide is wrong about when you're supposed to start it. Your photo came out fantastically. You tried out different poses and graphics. Your charm is greatly increased. It's getting late. You decided to go back to the dorm. See, we can literally just be outside at night as a high school student. No issues. There's a box in the room. Everything we ordered from Tanaka has arrived, and we no longer have to order from him ever again. Unless he's selling something really cool, which doesn't happen very often. Oh, Shiomi, I have something to tell you. From now on, you'll be able to go to Tartarus without me. And why is that? Because Yamagishi can provide support. If she's present, you can go to Tartarus. But if neither Nakihiko nor myself is present, I told her not to let you go. Oh, we have to go with Akihiko. That's sweet. I'm worried something may happen, so please keep that in mind. Don't worry. I promise it'll all be good. Lunchtime. Alright, who's approaching us today? We're not hanging out with you, Junpei. Sorry. We are going to hang out with our girl bestie, Yukari, today. Here we go. Oh, Katone. Great timing. If you're free later, why don't we hang out? Why are we rejecting? Like, these are both rejecting answers. Like I said, only if you're free. Junpei Sag, I know. Junpei is great, but I think we are gonna max him out pretty soon, however, though, because we have hung out with him the most. So he is gonna actually be, I think, our first one that we're gonna max out anyways. So he's getting the priority. He's getting what he deserves. Being the first one to max out. Well, let's just get through the rest of the day. Okay, we will be spending time with Yukari today. Our two friends in our little trio. Alright, no, I almost decided to hang out with Junpei. Just like I saw him, I was like, hey Junpei. No, we're hanging out with Yukari. Hey Katone. Yes, accept the offer. Iwatodai Strip Mall. Going to the bookstore is kind of lame. Let's go somewhere else. Hey, what's wrong with the bookstore? I go to my local Barnes and Nobles all the time, even if I don't buy anything. It's nice to just look at the manga and the merch and the books. What the heck, Yukari? Why do you hate reading so much? Bookstores are great. I mean, I'm not a bookworm, but I still think the atmosphere of a bookstore is great. Sometimes I'll just, buy food from like a food tent at the mall. And then I'll go to my Barnes and Nobles and I'll eat in the little cafe eating spot, order a little tea, and then browse the manga section. It's a vibe. It's literally a vibe. It's amazing. Wait, let me see how much money I have. Girl, you went on a shopping spree the other day. Oh, nope. Oh no, where's my wallet? Did I drop it? Okay, here's where we test what I was talking about earlier. Will someone return Yukari's wallet with no fraud or no issues? Will all her money be there? Because I don't think you can give a high schooler credit card. But then again, I don't know what it's like in Japan. So all her cash, her identification, will it all be there in Japan in a video game? But when? I had it when I pulled out my ticket at the station. Wait, someone bumped into me right outside the train station. Oh, nope. It was stolen. It's stolen. Whenever someone bumps into you, automatically check your things. Automatically just tail them and start checking your things at the same time. Even if it seems like a very innocent bump, just do it, everybody. Sorry, I'm gonna go back there and look around. I can choose whatever I want, so I'll go with you. Huh? That's okay. I mean, it's just over there. Wait here, okay? Well, I'll be right back. Well, what am I supposed to do? Just stand here? Good advice? Exactly. Even if it seems just like an innocent bump, always just tell them and check. Yukari runs off. You're beginning to get looks from people passing by. It doesn't seem like Yukari is coming back. Could something have happened to her? She's always getting herself in these situations where she confronts someone and then she gets about to get in trouble and then we have to help her out. Or someone else has to help her out. We're gonna look for her, obviously. It was kind of weird that she didn't want us to help her in the first place. We decided to go check up on her. Of course, I had a feeling it was gonna be at this location. Weird things always happen at this location with Yukari. You hear a man yelling. What you say? You better shut your mouth. I probably should be careful about bad words, just in case. Even though this is an M-rated game stream, I should be careful just in case. Mostly just because I post on YouTube. YouTube censors. Can I get a piece of that, bro? Yukari is being surrounded by punks. I feel like I should call for help. I feel like as much as you want to help, you should probably have more witnesses around and then help if you can. I'll call for help. I don't know if the two of us can take on two gangsters. And try yelling for help. Damn it. Let's get out of here. There we go. Didn't have to worry about fists. The #1 rule I was taught when I was in martial arts was if you can avoid a fight, always avoid it. Only fight if you absolutely have to. Never use it as your first resort, but as your final resort. Hey, don't scream like that. It's so embarrassing. Girl, I just helped you. Why are you not grateful? Thanks. What the hell? Seriously? What's up with those punks? Total waste of humanity. Seriously, what the hell? Jeez. Yukari is shaking. She must have been scared. I'm so pissed off. I thought, someone help me. I said that I wouldn't have to rely on anyone, but I needed somebody in a time like this. I mean, it's quite natural. I'm pissed off at myself. This is no different from my mom. Nope, this is very different from your mom. Yukari is shaking in anger. No, potato. That's not, don't ever. Sometimes starting a fight might actually get you in more trouble than if you were to just leave it alone. You never know. It could end up being much worse if you try to fight instead. You feel like you understand Yukari a little more now. No! We have to tell Yukari that this way of thinking is wrong! Because it's different! Yukari. Everything you're thinking is not right. Yukari left in a hurry. Had to go back to the dorm. And we're only rank 5. We have to get through 5 more scenarios before she finally understands. Yukari, why must you be like this? She's thinking perfectly fine? No, she's not, potato. You're all messed up in the head. Okay. What's today? The 16th? Oh, we need to talk to Akihiko, who's sitting all by himself for some reason. Huh? You want some protein? Gonna start bodybuilding, eh? Well, I have some leftover stuff for beginners from back in the day. How long? Is it expired? Hold on. Sometimes you need to be used to working out for like a whole year before you get out of that beginner phase. Here you go. It's the I'm a Pro brand. It's specially formulated for guys who are just starting out. What do you say about me, huh? I said I'm a guy, or do you just mean guy like in general? Okay, well we need that for a request later. We are going to visit Theo, and we're going to turn in this quest. Dun 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 dun. Hey boy. It seems you've completed a request. One moment please while I check. This must be the brand of protein specifically designed for amateur athletes. So this type of protein does exist. And the name protein doesn't have anything to do with professionals, I see. What made you think that? Thank you very much. I am sure this is valuable, so please take it back with you. Oh, do you just mean like the pro prefix? As a result of this request, my master has ordered me to drink an entire bottle of protein in one go. Oh, that's unhealthy. Good thing you probably live forever. Please do not be surprised if my muscles have doubled in size the next time you visit the Velvet Room. That's not how it works, buddy. Protein will help you build your muscles, but not just that alone. Please take this as your reward. Blade Fist. Is there anything else I can assist you with? Okay, I believe that's it. Don't think we need to do anything else. We can just leave here. And once again, raise our charm. Drinking coffee every night. Oh, wait, did I just hit work part-time? Oh yeah, we're supposed to work part-time. Never mind. You sweat it out while working part-time as a waitress. I thought some high school students weren't allowed to get jobs. Or was that Korea? Maybe that was Korea, that they discourage people having part-time jobs. I can't remember which country it was. But they discourage teenagers having jobs. Or I think maybe it's just the place that you work at. That depends. Can't remember. So I can drink protein every day and get infinite muscle. You could drink protein to help increase your muscle only while you're working out. Not just by itself. It might help with reducing bloating, however. Protein may help reduce your bloating if you get bloated. But just drinking protein on your own is not going to build your muscles. You got to put the work into it. Your charm is increased. You try to see how many plates you can hold at once. Oh no, Katone! You obtained... We got money! Sweet. Okay. Ugh. I hate voice acting this guy, because he talks forever. Alright, let's get started. Palas Amons Asinomas. We will need to start somewhere. Rome wasn't built in a day. Same goes for magic. Important to learn the basics. This guy looks kind of normal, though. It's kind of funny they gave him that stereotypical weirdo personality when he looks pretty normal. He looks like he would be a smart guy. He doesn't look like a dweeb. So today, I'll tell you about the origins of magic. Long, long ago, at the dawn of civilization, man created primitive religions. Animism, totemism, and shamanism all fall into this category. You learn them in world history, right? I was about to say that. Yeah, exactly. He just seems like a chill, normal, smart guy. But they gave him not that personality. The last one, shamanism, is important to the origins of magic. Shamans would fall into a trance state and act as the intermediary between the worlds, but it counts as magic, where humans can have the power of gods and the spirits in their own hands. You know what it is? I'm so used to playing Ace Attorney, where every single character in that game is literally an eccentric, that when they try to write eccentric characters in other games, it just does not faze me at all. The shaman-style magical tradition would later be embraced by witches. Take the common European witch as an example. People think today witches derived from the power from contracts with the devil. But that's just the image that Christianity imposed on them. The witches' predecessors were more like maidens serving the gods. It was through prayer to these gods that they earned their powers. They learned to control their magic without losing consciousness during their trance states. That's how they originally woke to magic. Originally, Europe was full of religions that worshipped a slew of various gods. They were generically called paganism. And for your information, the celebrations of Christmas and Halloween have pagan backgrounds. I actually took a religion studies class when I was in college. It was very interesting, learning about every single different religion. Very interesting. Are you still listening? No trance states now. I'll give you a little test to see if you're paying attention. Get it wrong and your afterlife won't be pleasant. Palas Aron Azamonas. Latin that I probably mispronounced. Who should I pick? Alright, Katone, I ask thee. What form the origins of magic? He said it was shamanism. I was paying attention. Very good. You'll be born into the next life as a human again. Even then, paganism and Christianity have a tighter connection to one another than you think. As their own emperor, empire grew stronger, so did the population of Christians in the empire. As weird as this guy is, he's really good at teaching, I'm not gonna lie. At first, each religion carried on its own worship separately, but we gave the correct answer. Your charm has increased. Woo! I think I said last time, like, even though this guy's weird, I wouldn't mind having him as my teacher. Okay, just taking a sip of water there. Ugh. Alright, we're here at the 17th. Now I need... Do I have the Emperor persona? I do. I have Fornius. Okay, sweet. We are going to hang out in the student council room for today. Okay, we're gonna attend our student council meetings because Mitsuru needs help for some reason. He worked with the members of the student council. The hours fly by as you work on the tasks. Is Oragiri absent today? No. I think he's busy. Busy doing what? Busy playing private... Damn, girl. Oh, you mean what Fushimi was telling me about earlier? I see. Well, his intentions are good, so you can't really blame him, but I understand how you feel. Yo, that student said that word with such conviction, I really wanted to say it. I was like, damn, I really want to say that word with that much conviction. But freaking YouTube, I know. Ugh, darn. You can go if you'd like. I don't mind. Sorry for all the drama. You said leave the student council room. You can hear someone yelling. Oh no! We have to break up a fight! So, where's your evidence, smart guy? There's no need for evidence. I know all about you. You were arrested for beating up a guy in the park who snitched on you, right? Hidetoshi approached the student. Hidetoshi is one of those guys, I think I said it before. He looks like he'd be a punk, but he's literally not. He's part of student council. He's the complete opposite. For some reason, his face just gives off the punk vibe. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the face he's making, the smug face. Whoa, he's at it again. That's the third person today he's accused. My boyfriend was so pissed he was accused too. This guy's asking for it. The students around are only watching. Everyone hates you too, Toshi. You've been quiet will do you no good. And if it's not you, then give me some names. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. You have my word as a member of the disciplinary committee. I still find it weird how they make other high school students in charge of disciplining other students. I don't think that's gonna... Would that really work in all societies? Probably not. Shut up, asshole. It looks like the punk is gonna hit Hidetoshi. Our option here. We can choose whatever. I'm gonna intervene. Because I'm also part of student council. The punk punched Hidetoshi before you were able to stop him. The punk walked away. You just took it, bro. You didn't try to defend yourself. Don't think I'll get that. I'll just let that go. Gotta go to bed. Good night, Potato. Thank you for dropping by and staying for as long as you did. Have a good sleep. Have good dreams. And I hope you have a great rest of your night and morning. Bye. Thank you for showing up. Potone-kun, you look like you want to say something. The option here, you're working hard. As much as I would like to tell off this guy, that's not what he wants to hear. Of course. Hidetoshi seems satisfied. If we let people get away with breaking the rules, things will only get worse. One day, it'll spiral out of control, and there will be nothing we can do. So, we should deal with the problem now, while we still can. I know what people think of me, but those who carry out justice have always clashed with others. History has proven this to be true. So, let this serve as a warning to other offenders. Katone-kun, you're a sensible person. You understand, right? Since the Hidetoshi is beginning to trust you. I mean, I get what he's saying, but at the same... Like, he does not give a fudge about the people around him. And it's true, you know, after high school, everyone around you is going to become really significant. The people you met in high school are really insignificant, so I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get back to business. You should go home before it gets dark. Well, at least this guy has his head on his shoulders. Hey, Akihiko, what's up? He's always just like, why aren't you hanging out with me? What are you doing? Okay, it's the 17th. We're going to go to the arcade. Whee! And we're going to raise our stats. Whiz game, our expensive stat raising. And we're still only halfway through. Not even ready for the next level. Okay, the 18th. Okay. I think we should be fine. Oh, hello, Theo. Good morning. This is Theodore. I have business with you, so please come to the Velvet Room at your earliest convenience. It is an important matter that involves you. I will be waiting. I believe this is automatic, I think. All ended. No, okay. You're never, overhear a conversation. The Kirijo company has, the Kirijo company was in the news again yesterday. Kirijo? The student council president? You know, the Kirijo company built this whole school. I wonder how a company that big was contracted to build a school. First spell was wrong. We'll never know. Or will we? Alright. How popular are we? Who are we going to reject today? Fuka. We are not hanging out with Fuka. I just told you I'm free even though I'm not. We are not hanging out with Fuka. We're hanging with our best bud, Junpei. But we have to do this in the Velvet Room first. Please forgive me for calling you like this. There's something I must bring to your attention. There seems to be someone inside Tartarus between floor 44 and 47. Okay, so this will happen every now and then. I think Theodore is going to explain it to us, so I don't have to. It seems to be someone without the potential, who heard the voices of the shadows. If left alone, they will become lost in your world and may die. Please find them and return them. Alright, I already know what this is. This is a whole missing person gimmick that the game does for your little Tartarus visits. Sometimes even people from your social link will go missing. It's like, imagine if you played Persona 5. This is like the Mementos quests, basically. I don't think I need anything from you today, Theodore, so we're just gonna go back to school. And we're gonna hang out with our boy Junpei, because we feel bad for rejecting him last time. Okay. He should be in our classroom. Hey! Power Jack, meet with Junpei. We should be getting a pretty high rank today. Man, I'm sorry. I just can't figure this homework out by myself. Option here is anything. I don't think I teach you ask me anything. We had homework? What the hell, Katona? You're supposed to be a smart student. Awesome. Seriously. I don't even know what I do. I don't even know what I don't know anymore. That's a weird sentence. I've been avoiding math ever since I started going here. All this vector and trigonomic ratio stuff sounds like magic to me. And yet you're the magician persona. Junpei looks fed up. Alright, I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna overcome my fear of math. Option here is you're on fire. Just watch me get through this and help me out once in a while. Junpei dives into his homework with a great show of confidence. If only I could have that much confidence when I was still doing homework. I mean, we all only do our homework because we have to, not because we want to, right? So, the circle inside triangle ABC, where AB equals AC, is... Surprisingly, Junpei's actually taking his homework seriously. Damn, we literally labeled him as the dumb punk. Like Ryuji. You helped Junpei as much as you could and waited for him to finish. If that's the case, then the answer is 40. Huh? Am I done? Woohoo! I did it! I got through all of it. Shh! Oh, sorry. The option here, you actually did it. I finally unleashed my true potential. You're my witness. Junpei seems happy. If only I could get that happy after I finished studying. I was thinking about really trying hard for once. I always thought that stuff like math would never help me in the future. But I noticed that it might be important even if you never use it. It's like, how do I put it? What matters is how you put your time to use. I don't think I can start lecturing you on how to live your life or anything. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just doing what feels good in the moment. But in the end, it doesn't satisfy me, and it bothers me even more. Yeah, I guess I've got anxiety or something. Oh my god, Junpei! But I think I figured it out recently. I haven't found anything yet, but I get the feeling that I will, someday. As long as I'm with you and everyone else. I guess, friends are important, after all. Oh, his little face! The option here is I think I understand. Really? I totally thought you were gonna start laughing at me. Junpei seems a little embarrassed. You're always doing your best, all the time. It makes me want to act like that. Yeah, the more you surround yourself with motivated and head on your shoulders people, the more it will better influence you. If you got anyone in your life that's lazy as frig, get him out of your life. And if you're the lazy as frig person, find some people who are good at time management and being motivated, and then soon you will be. I mean, you study, you're in clubs, aren't you in student council too? I think that's amazing. It's rare for Junpei to sincerely praise anyone like this. And to hear what he thinks about you, you feel closer to him. Don't worry, Junpei, you'll be successful in the future too, hopefully. And rank 8, yep, we're definitely going to be maxing him out first, and pretty soon, I think by next month for sure. So, hey, that guy over there, is he a friend of yours? Is this the guy that's been taking pictures of us? Huh? He hid. You turn around, but there's no one there. He was looking your way. Something like, looked like he was holding something. A camera! Junpei jumps to his feet. I can choose anything, which is, I'm coming too. Huh? It's okay. You stay here. Oh, he got away. Well, I seen his face, so it's okay. You just leave him to me. I choose anything. Make sure you get him good. I'll sell it myself. You don't need to do anything. Yeah, get him, Junpei. Sick him. Huh? Oh, yeah. Leave it to me. But violence isn't always the answer, Missy. I mean, okay. I didn't mean that you had to beat him up, Junpei. I meant that you just had to catch him and then derail him. Is that the word? Belittle? Just make him feel bad about taking pictures. Use harsh words. I didn't say it had to be violence, girl. I literally just had a speech like 30 minutes ago about how you should never resort to violence. You're making me look bad, Junpei. Junpei shrugs. Anyway, let's go home. Sorry to keep you here so late. Try not to go home by yourself from now on, okay? Yes. Unfortunately, as quote-unquote safe as Japan is, there's a lot of perverts. Hey, Yukari. Oh, it's only been an hour and I can feel my eyes getting heavy. I'm sleepy. I guess I didn't really sleep a lot last night. I only got like 3 hours of sleep. Maybe even less than that, actually. Maybe like 2.5. Today's the 18th. We're gonna once again go to town. Race stats. Damn, I want to sleep. But I can't just have an hour stream. That's not right. Friend club. Raise the charm. It's still not ready yet. How much longer? Alright, the 19th. Getting close to the end of June now. Alright, Hidetoshi. We are not hanging out with you, because today's Friday. So we're hanging out with our best boy, Akihiko. Because we don't hang out with him on Mondays, apparently. It's only Fridays. Okay, I think I have his, rank. He's the star persona, right? I think I have it. Yes, Neko Shogun. That suits him so well. Whoops, not where I wanted to go. Akihiko! Welcome! Hi! Okay. And yes, we will spend time with Akihiko, because who wouldn't? Alright, let's go. Akihiko seems somewhat happy. I'm just glad he's not a tsundere. I would have been so mad if Akihiko was a tsundere. But no, he's not. He's at least open to making friends, which I'm so glad for. He just comes off as a tsundere for some reason. Akihiko brought you here claiming that he knew a really good place to eat. But no matter how you look at it, it's just the beef bowl shop. I mean, beef bowls, they're not my favorite thing in the world, but I don't rave about them. But they're not bad either. Well, what's with that face? Honestly, the beef bowl is really great here. The servings are big and the sauce they use on the meat is just... Akihiko-senpai! Oh god, not a fangirl. Two girls instantly rush up at Akihiko and begin violating his personal space. Wow, very descriptive. They're not in uniform, but you recognize them as students from your class. Akihiko-senpai, what are you doing here? Oh, I know. You're here for the beef bowls, right? It's like so funny that you're always eating here. What's funny about that? It means that you're totally cool. Look, can you get out of my way, please? We can't get in. Hey, you don't have a girlfriend, right? A girlfriend? We're like totally looking for guys to be with right now. Akihiko, pretend I'm your girlfriend now. Not just to help you in this situation, but also for personal reasons. The two girls sneak glances at you while they fawn over Akihiko. For some reason, you sense hostility from them. Just let us through, please. If you want to talk with me, let's find some other time to do it. Let's go, Katone. The combined power of the two girls glaring feels like your skin is being burned away. Get over it, girls. Get a life. We're choosing Let's Go Senpai. I would definitely not choosing that last option. Hell to the heck, no. H to the L, no. Yeah, I'm starving. Akihiko seems relieved to escape from the two girls. If anything, the level of hatred pouring forth in the girls' eyes intensifies. You push your way past them and enter the beef bowl shop with Akihiko. Goodness, they better not be like eating far away from us and watching. When you come out after your meal, the two girls from earlier are gone. See, wasn't that delicious? What's the matter? We're choosing, yes, it was great. Forget about those girls, he doesn't want to talk to them. Only focus on me. I know, right? Akihiko seems happy. No, I get it. Do you think those girls wanted to have beef bowls too? Bro, you cannot be this oblivious. You have to know. You for sure have to know. I'm also over the one of the main characters being oblivious, despite the fact that they're super popular. Boy, the way people treat you is not normal, and you probably recognize that, yet for some reason you're still oblivious as fudge. I can choose anything I want. Not in the way you think. Yeah, we have to tell them. Huh? I wonder what they wanted. Come on, Akihiko, there's no way you don't know. Akihiko seems a little embarrassed. He seems to be completely incapable of recognizing female emotions. I feel like that suddenly does not suit him. Akihiko, okay, he may be closed off in talking about his own emotions, but I feel like he wouldn't be completely closed off to other people's. You know what I mean? You're starting to feel sorry for those girls from before. I could choose anything. Don't you want a girlfriend? So what's your type? Oh, these are both good questions. Oh, shit. I'll ask, what's your type? Is this guy for real? Is this guy really for real? Oh my god. Akihiko being the oblivious type, for some reason I feel like just does not fit. Anyways. You mean my favorite type of beef bowl? Akihiko's deep in thought. Oh, you're talking about girls. Yes, tell me. What type of girls do I like? Akihiko gives you a wary smile. I don't want to deal with this kind of thing. I'm not strong enough to carry this entire burden. Akihiko mutters as if to himself. You feel like you understand Akihiko a little better now. He's got too much else on his mind. He's not completely confident in himself yet to start a relationship. And honestly, that's the smart move. You know, there's so many people who go into relationships not like with the idea, like they have like this image in their head of what a relationship should be and not how you should act in a relationship or what you should or what a real relationship actually is. And they go in with all these expectations, or they go in not completely ready, not understanding like the maturity of it all, and then they ruin it, and then it's like mess. We're only ranked 3. Sweet, we get to hang out with him so many more times. Oh yeah, the type I like is... Is it me? Never mind. I'd been told that whenever a girl asks that, the right answer is always girls like you. But I can't bring myself to say it. Ugh. Damn, he doesn't mean it. He doesn't mean it. Damn, that Junpei. Of course, you thought Junpei would be right? You and Akihiko returned to the dorm together. Junpei, you're great, but like, why are you messing with the dude? Sorry, I'm on my way to the store. Junpei's left. Okay, so that's just a hint that he's not coming to Tartarus, basically. If you decide to go, which you shouldn't unless everyone's ready to go. We are heading to the cafe. Again, raising our charm, because we're saying, screw academics for now, we'll have plenty of time for that later. Oh, hey Junpei. You know I use two-handed swords, right? Someday, I'm gonna find it. The legendary sword. Good luck. Thanks. I'm gonna do my best. He's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna actually, we've got a lot of stuff for equipment. I might as well equip it all. Whoa. Blade fist, jack fist. Oh my god, the jack's gloves are so cute. I remember what they look like. Oh gosh. Oh god, I really hope that's not a skin. I really hope that's not a skin. And I hope that she's fully clothed the next time we go into Tartarus. Holy moly. Beast leggings? Oh, wonder how that's gonna look. Okay. Then that. And now cafe. Get our charm up with the cafe. Dun, 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 dun. Now the 20th. Okay, we cannot really do much today, so we just gotta read the dialogue. Oh, my teacher told me about Mitsuru Kirijo, the student council president. She's going overseas after she graduates, probably so she can run the Kirijo company later. Wow, that's crazy. She's so different from us. The funny thing is, I hear she still lives in the dorms. I wonder why. Maybe her parents were strict when she was growing up? The first spell is wrong. Don't make assumptions. Jesus, you got nothing else better to do, girl? Then make up your own headcanons.
Mind if I interrupt?
No, go ahead, girl.
I was just told by the chairman that he'll be stopping by this evening. When you get back, come to the 4th floor meeting room.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll see you all later.
So wait, Mitsuru? Mitsuru left as quickly as she came. Curious about what she meant, you decided to go straight home with Yukari. Not hanging out with anyone today, we're forced. Because we returned home early and is playing with a white dog.
Koro-chan, give
yes!
me your paw.
Koro-chan! Korobaru! Look at him, he's so cute.
Oh, he
And
did.
I'm not a dog
What a
person. Okay, I
smart
find
dog.
cartoon dogs cute, not real life dogs. Real life dogs are just smelly and stinky and disgusting.
Oh, hi. Koro-chan, go say hi. You can do that, right?
Now, at least I can admire an anime dog because I'm allergic to dogs IRL too, so that's another thing. Dog nuzzled
His
you.
name's Koromaru. I've seen him
Koromaru.
sitting by the
Pronounce it
steps
right,
of the
girl.
shrine.
We've seen him a few
Oh.
times.
This dog still goes on walks all by himself?
Passing woman spoke up.
What do you mean?
He used to belong to the priest at the Naganaki shrine. Every afternoon, the two of them went this way for a walk.
Oh no! I'm surprised no one's tried to steal the dog.
That explains it.
Well, until the priest passed away.
He passed away?
Oh, you haven't heard the story? It was about 6 months ago.
Oh dang.
The priest was hit by a car. while
Why
walking his dog.
is
He
it
didn't
always
survive.
car coon? It's always car or truck coon. I swear. Be more original, please, writers.
Ever since then, that dog sits patiently by the site of the accident. And he goes for a walk every day, just like when his owner was still alive.
The woman seems to be very talkative.
Oh, shoot, I have to get going. My son will be back soon.
Bye. What's those things on the sidewalk? Graffiti? A woman
Oh, you're
left.
such a loyal dog. Good boy. Huh?
Ooh, she can sense it.
What's wrong? Oh, nothing. Sorry.
She can sense it.
Wait, isn't the chairman coming today? Then we should go get ready. Yeah. See you later, Koro-chan.
You know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Dormitory command room. Everyone has already gathered.
Hello, everyone. I wanted to let you know how my research has been going.
Going
This
good, bro?
concerns those shadows that have been appearing during full moons. I want you to listen closely. It might be hard to follow. Shadows can be divided into 12 categories, according to their
Well,
characteristics.
good thing I'm already familiar with Persona.
This we've known for a while. It's like their class or order. Now, I've classified the special shadows we've seen so far, and it's simply fascinating. Those 4 shadows belong to categories 1 through 4 in order of their appearance. They may have looked different than the more common ones, but the classification scheme still applies.
Is that something we should be excited about?
Oh, I get it. There's 12 in all. 8 we haven't
Basically,
seen.
tutorial.
That's exactly right, Fuka. You're quite sharp.
Oh, okay, but what are they after?
That's a good question. And that's what we haven't figured out yet. Their motive. They don't kill their prey. They feed on their minds. It can be considered predation. But is it really? Is there an underlying intent behind their behavior?
Who knows?
The purpose of the shadows as a whole. That's what we need to consider.
This is interesting. But no matter what, we still have to beat the rest of them.
I agree. That's about all we can do at this point.
8 more, huh? According to
Oops,
the data,
sorry, didn't mean to skip
each
that.
one has been stronger than the last, so we better start training harder.
We'll manage. We've got plenty of time.
What about
Are you
Tartarus?
sure, Akihiko?
Why does it even exist?
She's asking the real questions here. That's like asking, why does the Earth exist? We don't know. The pieces are falling into place one by one. But the shadows that appear when the moon is full, wonder what their purpose is. 8 of them remain. You still have a long road ahead of you. So many.